What's up, my friends? It's your boy, the coach. Today, one of the younger brothers asked me a question. He said, how would I survive if I went to jail? What should I do? So we're going to get into that today. How to survive in jail or prison if you're a newcomer or you've never been before. First off, let me say, at any given time, in any given moment, in any given day, you could accidentally go to jail. You could be having the greatest day of your life, and then all of a sudden something crazy happens. You may not even have any you might not even have any choice in the matter, and then just all of a sudden, wham, boom, pow, some crazy shit happens. Now, click, clack, woo, 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 the boys are on your ass. Now you gotta go to jail. So what should you do when you get to jail? First off, before you go to jail, don't say shit to the fucking police. Tell you again, don't say shit to the fucking police, because I'm gonna tell you what, police act like they're friendly and they act like they're cool, but let's get one thing clear. Police are not cool, and police are not your friend. And we're not talking shit about police because we respect police officers and their work that they do in the community, because a lot of us, let's be honest, a lot of us wouldn't do that job. It's a hard job. So we're not dissing police, but we're just telling you, if you get arrested, don't say anything, because anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. Notice the words against you. There is no friends in this shit. They're trying to bam you. The judge is trying to bam you. He's trying to fuck you. He's trying to give you time. And why is he trying to give you time? Because prison and jail is a fucking industry, and they make money off of you being in there. It's cheap labor, and it's slave labor, and it's all kind of other things that go behind the scenes. This is modern day slavery. We're not gonna lie to ourselves about the situation. We keep it real right here. We don't tell no motherfucking lies, and I ain't never lied to y'all, and I ain't gonna start lying today. So first off, don't say shit. You shut your fucking mouth, and you take that ride downtown, and as soon as you fucking get downtown, you get on that motherfucking phone, because that phone in that first reception area, that take-in area, processing area, you can call as many times as you want on that phone. But once you get up, once they take your ass upstairs or whatever the fuck, calling is going to be harder to do. So we're going to go to another point. You should have emergency numbers written down on a piece of paper. Tell you why. Because all of us have cell phones and shit, and we don't remember the numbers on the fucking contacts. We just know the names. I'm calling Cindy. I'm calling Bobby. What's Bobby's number? What's your mama's number? What are you gonna call? What if you have to call your mother? Do you know her number by heart? You gotta know these numbers either by heart, or you gotta have them on an emergency contact list paper, just in case for emergencies like this shit. You didn't plan to go to fucking jail. You was having a good ass night drinking and shit, and then boom, bam, bow, some fuck shit happened. So you wasn't planning this shit. It was unexpected. It's an emergency. Have emergency numbers ready. You have to be prepared for everything in life, in all occasions. You got to think, what's the worst that could happen? Pray for the best and prepare for the worst. So boom, you get in there. You're trying to get the fuck out. That's the thing. First off, you're not trying to do time. You're not trying to be in this motherfucker. You're trying to call bail bondsmen. You're going to try to call your family and shit and have them three-way call a bail bondsman so you can get the fuck out of here and pay out. That's another reason. You got to have emergency money. You got to have emergency stash money just in case some fuck shit happens. What if you need bail? You got to have emergency shit. Emergency contact list. Emergency bail money. This is not a fucking game, because you're trying to get the fuck out. First off of surviving is get the fuck out of here. That's survival in its first place. Then you won't have to deal with none of those motherfuckers. Hopefully, by the time you get up, your bail bondsman should already be working on your shit. And then you might get out in like I'm gonna keep it real with you. It takes like 4 to 8 hours to get processed out. So you can do 4 to 8 hours, man. Shut the fuck up and you can do 4 to 8 hours. But peep this. Okay, let's say you couldn't get bond, couldn't get bail. You're in there now. You in there. You in there with the hooligans. I'm gonna tell you some do's and don'ts. First off, dude, stay to your motherfucking self. Stay to your motherfucking self in jail or prison. Nobody is your friend. Everybody's in a fucked up situation. And guess what fucked up people do in fucked up situations? They do fucked up shit. And guess what? They're only out for themselves. So anything somebody tells you that sounds cool and shit, it's not fucking cool. They don't have your best interest in hand. And they have ulterior fucking motives. These are fucking criminals, remember? You might have got in here by accident, but the rest of the motherfuckers, they might be career criminals. You even have lifers. Well, I wouldn't say lifers. You having people facing every charge from stealing a fucking Snicker bar to murdering a motherfucker in there, all in one place. So, rapists, everything. All of them are in there. So, boom, you're in here with sick motherfuckers. First off, stick to your motherfucking self. Nobody's your friend. Don't go fucking talking and looking for friends and all that dumb shit. Man, that's how people get used and extorted and abused. Come on, man. Stick to your motherfucking self. That's 1. 2, anybody offers you any motherfucking thing, you decline it. I don't give a fuck if you motherfucking dead fucking broke and you ain't got no motherfucking money on commissary and you starving. Your fucking stomach is fucking hurt, growling and shit. I don't give a fuck. Well, you starve, motherfucker, because guess what? You take anything from any motherfucker and you're gonna have to give it double time. Motherfucker offer you a honey bun. Next thing you know, he's trying to clap your honey buns. Next thing you know, all you hear is cheeks clapping, cheeks clapping, cheeks clapping. No, do not take anything from any motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker might seem like the nicest motherfucker in the world. Guess why? Because he's a motherfucking con man. First, he's a fucking con man. He's trying to butter you up. Butter up the biscuits. That's all he's trying to do. Butter up the biscuits. Do not take anything from any motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what the circumstances is. Your motherfucking ass has to do without. They give you a fucking roll of toilet paper, a fucking blanket, a fucking sheet, you know, maybe some boxers, man, you know what I'm saying, a bar of soap, a toothpaste, a toothbrush. That comes to another point. If you can't fight, you got to get you a weapon. The easiest weapon you can make is the toothbrush they give you. They give you a toothbrush. So you can make a knife point out of this toothbrush and make you a little toothbrush shank. Many ways to make it. Some people can melt it down, but you may not have access to fire unless you know how to make fires and shit. But you probably don't know how to make fires because you're not a fucking veteran. You're a fucking newbie. You're a new fish. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, new fish. You're a fucking new fish, bruh. So you might have to foul it down on something. You can foul this motherfucking toothbrush to a motherfucking point. You foul this motherfucker day in and day out because you got all the motherfucking time in the world, motherfucker. You're not going nowhere. You're in jail. You're in prison, motherfucker. Foul that bitch down day in and day out because you never know, you might have to poke a motherfucker. Some of y'all motherfuckers might know how to fight. That is a great asset. Because I'm going to tell you why. You might get into a fight in there. Unless you stick to yourself like I told you. But even if you stick to yourself, you never know. You could get tried. Motherfucker will try you, bro. Motherfucker will try you. Yo, where you from? Let's get one thing clear. Jail and prison is everybody in the city, every bad motherfucker in the city in one place. Prison is every bad motherfucker in the state in one place. So You're around every motherfucker from everywhere. So they gon' where you from. This is where cliques click up. You have people that click up, say, West Side niggas, North Side motherfuckers, South Side motherfuckers, you know, gangs, Bloods, Crips, Northern Mexicans, Southern Mexicans, white boys, Woods, Aryans, Asians, others. Those are basically gang type shit. I'm gonna tell you another motherfucking thing. Never under any motherfucking circumstance join a motherfucking gang. Never under any motherfucking circumstance join a motherfucking prison or jail gang. Dumbest shit you can do. A lot of motherfuckers think, oh, if I click up, you know, I'll be safe. Don't you know if you get into jail and prison politics, motherfucker, you're gonna have to put in work. If you join a motherfucking prison gang, you are gonna have to take on every enemy that gang has. You didn't have no enemies, motherfucker. You was a fresh fish. But guess what? You done joined the prison gang, the Black Gorillas, or whatever the fuck you join. It don't matter what you join. And now you got to deal with the fucking gang politics shit that they got going on. You got to fight. You got to fight, motherfucker. Now, I will say this, though. With the races, I will say for your own safety, yes, stay with your own races for your own safety. If you're a white boy, stay with the white boys. If you're black, stay with the blacks. If you're Asian, stay with the Asians. You know, if you're Hispanic, that's a little complicated because, you know, Mexicans, they got two sides, North and Southerners, and they war with each other heavy. Then you got all kind of other Hispanics like El Salvador, you know, Hondurans, you know, they be in there. Puerto Ricans be in jail and prison. You know, Dominicans be in jail and prison. So, you know, they got a lot, Hispanics got a lot of internal beefs and stuff going on. So it might be a little tougher, but still, you got to click up with them because if, say if you was a white boy and you hang with blacks on the street, right? That's cool, bro. But for your own safety in jail and prison, hang with the whites, because if you decide to click up with the blacks, then the whites will disown you, and then you won't have to worry about the blacks, but the whites will be out to get your motherfucking ass. They will try to murk you. No ifs, ands, or fucking buts about it. They will try to murk you. They will pack you out. They will pack you out until they take you off the compound. They will have to airlift your ass out. So for your own safety, all newcomers, do stick with your own race, because you probably can't trust any other race. I'm not saying other races are bad, because every race is the same. But in jail and prison, they're not like us out in the free world. We can be around anybody we want to out here. But they have their own rules and shit. They have their own rules. Now, for your own safety, please follow the code of conduct of jail and prison that the prisoners give you, because if you don't and you step out of line, the prisoners may pack you out. Because I'm gonna tell you something, the COs don't run jail, the warden don't run jail, the prisoners do. So they have their own book of code of conduct that everyone is supposed to follow. Now, I would suggest following that code of conduct that the prisoners give, because that will keep you out of beef, because you don't want to piss off the inmates. They have little rules there, like I said, stick to your own. Little rules like, if you have to fart, like, flush it. Little shit like that. They don't, little quirks they have in prison. Please do these things, because you don't want to piss off no people that been doing time and you knew, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get violated. If they violate you, bro, it's over for you, because if you get violated, first off, they gonna jump you for a punishment. They'll jump you for a punishment. And not only that, once you get violated the first time, well, you may be able to still go about it, but if you get violated like 2 strikes, 3 strikes, my nigga, bro, just say once. Once you get violated, everybody gonna think they can violate you, bro. Then you're gonna get violated by everybody. Shit. Blacks will start violating you, whites start violating you. Shit. You really only gotta worry about your own race. That's the sad part about it. You can't trust nobody. Your own race is the one that's gonna violate you. Say if the white person did an infringement against prison code and conduct. Okay, the white dude did some funny shit to the blacks. The blacks are gonna go to the whites and tell them like, yo, so-and-so, your new boy, he got them whoopty wop wop. He tried to use the phone while it was the blacks' phone. Say they got their own phones and shit. Like the blacks got a phone, the whites got a phone, so on and so forth. This white dude, he didn't know. He was new. He tried to use the black phone. He violated. So they come to the whites. They tell them like, yo, now they're going to lay it down to you like, you may get a warning the first time. Like, hey, don't use that or else we're going to have to violate you. Once you keep doing stupid shit against prison conduct, violate them. They're going to violate your ass, bro. And please follow code of conduct, because if you get violated, bro, they may keep violating you. That goes to another thing. Never let anyone disrespect you at all. I'm talking about no motherfucker. Don't let no motherfucker disrespect. As soon as a motherfucker even thinks in his brain about disrespecting you, walk up to that motherfucker and say, I know what the fuck you was thinking. You check him off the motherfucking rip. You know what I'm saying? You check this motherfucker off the goddamn rip. Just look at me in real life. Do you think for 1 second I tolerate disrespect the coach? Fuck no. Fuck no. You can look at me, motherfuckers can look at me in my goddamn eyes and tell I'm not playing no motherfucking jokes, man. I don't even gotta say a motherfucking word, dog. But I'm telling you, don't take no motherfucking disrespect, because one motherfucker get an inch, you try to take a mile. These motherfuckers do funny shit. I'm gonna tell you another thing. They even got these sissy games they play in there, like where they do borderline stuff, like sus stuff. You know, they do a bunch of sus stuff. And if you let it slide one time, they keep doing more sus stuff, then more sus stuff, more. Say, for instance, a motherfucker walk up to you on the yard, you knew. He walk up on you, hey, he put his arm around you, hey, and he's all up in your face and shit. Nope, motherfucker. Motherfucker walk up like, yo, bro, fuck you touching me for, bro? Fuck you touching me for, bro? You check that shit off the motherfucking rip, man. Soon as the motherfucker get touchy-feely, he gonna goddamn try to press you one day, bro, on some sus shit, on some funny style shit, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Don't want to be nobody's fucking bitch, bro. And I'm gonna tell you another truth and fact about this whole goddamn prison shit. It's all sus shit, bro. And everything they do to violate you, they want your cheeks, bro. This is not a lie. Motherfuckers entrap a motherfucker just so they can get the cheeks. That's why they loan out drugs. That's why they loan out food and snacks and shit. That goes to another subject. Never under any motherfucking circumstance whatsoever get high in jail or prison. Bro, you can get murked. One, for being high and off point. You're not able to protect yourself because you high. You can get murked. They can lace your fucking drugs. And not only that, they want you to be in debt. They want you to get high so they can keep throwing you the pack, throwing you the pack, throwing you the pack. Bro, do you not fucking understand? Like, a $10 bag of drugs out here is like, motherfucking $50 in that motherfucker, bro. Bro, that's the inflation in that motherfucker, bro. You end up owing 2 motherfucking bags, bro. Your ass owe like $100, bro. They don't want the money. They want your fucking cheeks, bro. This is not a fucking game. They literally want your cheeks. They want you to... Don't get high. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you's a fucking junkie outside on this motherfucking real world, if you get locked the fuck up, bro, you are sober. Do you get what I'm saying? That shit is over. You going cold turkey, motherfucker. And I don't want to hear none of that bitch ass excuses. I got the shivers. I got this. I needed a fix. You bitch. Be a fucking man. Go through cold turkey, bro, like a motherfucking man. Fight that shit and overcome your addiction with mental willpower. Sheer willpower. Never under any motherfucking circumstances at all do you do drugs in fucking prison or jail. Period. Everything about that shit is a lose-lose situation. It's nothing good about the shit, bro. Another thing. Survive in prison or jail. Find yourself spiritually. Go to the church. Go to the mosque. Whatever the case may be. Those things are positive. You will be with the positive inmates that are trying to change their life instead of the fucking shitbags that don't give a fuck about your life or theirs. Get into any program they have, GED, learning a trade. I don't give a fuck what it is. Work. Get you a jail, prison job. You'll be busy. You'll be out the way. And you'll get to earn some change for commissary. Because remember, you cannot take anything on the face. Motherfucker give you anything on the face, he's taking it out the ass. These are facts. I'm not lying to you. These motherfuckers tell you all these stupid ass stories and all this shit. They basically glorify booty bandits and shit for entertainment and clickbait and view purposes, but they don't have your best interests at heart, and they don't want you to survive. I want you to survive in all circumstances in life, even the worst. And this is one of the worst. So boom. If you have a house or anything of value, money, car, you may want to put your car up. You may want to put your house up just so you can get the fuck out. You're not a warrior. You're not meant to be in there. So you need to get the fuck out by any means necessary. Whole time you're trying to fight this case. Whole time you should be going to the library, learning about your case, learning about your charge, learning the laws, learning if they did anything wrong, the cops, the prosecutors, the DA, the judge, learning if anything can get you some time take off. Stay in the library. Plus, if you're in the library, like I said, you're around like-minded people who are trying to get away. They're not trying to shank. They're not trying to be down with the shit, because jail and prison is just like the streets. You can better yourself, or you can get with the assholes and go down the fucking drain all the way to death. There's no coming back. And they will bury you in the back of the prison. Trust and believe. You will be buried back there with Jim Bob, who did 40 years. You don't want to be buried with Jim Bob. Jim Bob was down so long. Last thing he saw was the Andy Griffith Show on TV. Come on, man. Let's be honest about this shit. So stay in the law library. Find you hobbies. Stay spiritual. You're around these people, you're less likely to be around the motherfucking hyenas, man. Because that's all that's out there. Hyenas. You get right by God. You pray. You pray. You pray to God with sincere faith and really ask Him to protect you and change your life around and give you a way and give you redemption, salvation, so He can get you out of this state that you're in at the moment. You work out. You work out. You do push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, squats. You do whatever the fuck you can. You stay physically and mentally sharp. You never know when you might have to fight. You never know when you may get attacked. I'm about to tell you the biggest one of all. The biggest one of all. Never, ever, under any circumstance do you gamble. Never, ever gamble. That's how they get people caught up in the game, and there's no coming back once you get into gambling. That might be the worst stupid addiction of all. All addictions are bad, but gambling might be the worst, stupidest one of all. Everything you owe in that motherfucker, they're gonna double and triple that shit. You may owe 1 ramen, then that goes to 3, because you late on pay. Then that goes to 6. That goes to 10. By the time you look up, you owe 20 ramens and you can't pay it. Next thing you know what they're coming for. The cheeks. Nothing in this world is worse than grown men predators preying on other men. If you get caught up in gambling, it's over for you. You can get anything from violated to murked. It's that real. I'm telling you. They'll try to get you in it like this, man. Y'all be sitting in the day room watching the television. You know, people usually put it on like the football game. Next thing you know, this old creep comes up to you. Yo, man, I bet you a soup that the Chiefs beat the Cowboys. Piece of shit, motherfucker. He's an old timer. He's a veteran. He's a convict. He's a convict. It's a difference. You're not a convict. This motherfucker got a bell with 30 soups in it. And you new to the game. You might got 2 soups. Yo stupid ass thinking everything is cool. Okay, nah, man, fuck that. The Cowboys gonna win. Stupid fuck. Dumb fuck. Fell for the trap, motherfucker. You gambling now. You done. It's over for your ass, man. Man, I'll come back and give y'all some more tips later, man. But those are the most important. I gotta go do something. I'll holler at y'all later, man. Peace out.